what's your full name?
My name's, I give you the full name.
Yeah, my full, your full name.
Epaminondas.
Even though half my grandparents were immigrants and half were born Americans, they both have stories of tremendous value. This is Judith Finch, born of Mr. and Mrs. Cudlax. She's my grandma, and that was her maiden name. She had a free childhood and played during most of it. She saw many jazz stars of the 1950s, including Louis Armstrong, Benny Goodman, Buddy Freeman, and Buddy Guy. My grandma told me her favorite place to see these jazz superstars was at the London House or the Velvet Lounge. Both were hip and lively jazz scene hosts, and many kids were seen there. Did I tell you my grandma was a nurse? Oh, she wasn't just a nurse, she went to nursing school. And every winter, she told me, the firefighters would come over and freeze their tennis court so they could skate on it. And that once she graduated, she married a doctor. Oh, but not that kind of doctor. A doctor that actually helps people. Once married, she moved out to Elmhurst. The two raised a family. Dr. Finch eventually passed away, and she got old. But she's still awesome. We call her G-Ma.
We used to listen to the radio a lot.
Yeah.
And read. We did a lot of reading.
And why'd you want to come?
Well, I come for a better life.
Yeah, better life? What'd you hear about it? What'd you hear about
Well,
it?
I hear in the United States, there was a beautiful country.
This is my grandfather, Dean Matsas, born in Albania in 1927. Unfortunately, he didn't have a camera back then, so we don't have any pictures of his childhood or even as a young adult, but we do have some pictures of Chicago while he was here. I guess here's some things that you should know about Dean. He was the youngest of 12 children, and he ran away from Albania when he was 16 to get away from the Communist Party. He found new life in Chicago. He fell in love with the dog. He sold hot dogs and other fast food at any of his various Dean's or Dean's Deli. He became very popular in the Loop and with Chicago's cops. Underneath one of the Dean's store was Dean's Pub, where he served alcohol and had live acts.
The old store, my friend, I meet the guy, they make a restaurant over there.
Oh yeah?
And I say to him, I would say, I want to buy this restaurant. He want to sell it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would say, I want to buy this restaurant. But to buy, I don't have all the kind of money the restaurant costs.
Yeah.
This time the restaurant went $9,000.
Yeah.
And I say, Steve, I give you 5,000, and the rest I pay you so much every month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when we make a deal, and we started working.
Not only was Dean a successful businessman, but he also loved the city of Chicago. He loved to watch baseball, including the Sox and the Cubs. Yeah, that's right, he was a fair weather fan, but what can you do about it? He also loved to go to the beaches, he loved to sightsee, and take his kids everywhere that he could, as he also raised a family during this time with his wife, Demetra. After all this research, I realized that my grandparents are actually really cool, and they have really interesting stories. Even though my voice is monotone because I don't want to get a voice crack or something on iMovie, but I mean, they actually really are pretty cool. And it just made me realize that I'm probably just about the weirdest kid in my entire family.